Okay, so we're going to do a little restring on this little strat I built for a buddy of mine. It's this is his son's guitar. I already did one string. I want to just kind of show how I do it and the reason why I do it the way I do, especially on pegs that don't have string trees. Okay, so I like to make sure I have some nice good wraps, at least 3 good wraps on the strings, so that you get your right break angle over the top of the nut, and it helps with intonation and whatnot. So this is how I do it on most of the guitars that are without string trees. So what I like to do is this is the peg that I'm going to go to. So what I want to do is I want to go by 1.5 pegs past it. I'll bring this back and stick it through. I have all my peg heads turned at about, I'm going to say, what is this, 10 o'clock? And what I do from there is I bend the string back towards the head, the guitar headstock, and then I pull it underneath the string, pull it back over the top, and then pinch it down with my finger and hold it there, and that kind of locks the string into position. And then as you wind it, you want to wind down on the peg head. It locks the string into position. It's kind of like a locking cinch nut, if you will, on the string, and it can't move. Once you get it down into position, take up some tension on it. That's it. It's in there. It's not going to go anywhere. It can't slip out because you have the rest of the string. You have at least 3 winds down, and it's kind of locking the string against the peg head. It's got a good break angle over the nut, and at that point you can just snip it off. I'll do one more, and it's not so crucial because this one does have the string tree on it, but I still like to do it the same way. I like to go we'll go 1.5. As the strings get thinner, you don't need as much extra because you'll get extra winds on it. So we're going to go to this peg. I'll go 1.5 on this one. Go back through the peg head, push it back towards the headstock, go under the string, over the top, and then pull this down and hold it with my finger, and it locks it right there. And then wind it down. Always wind down the peg head, never wind up on the peg head. You want to wind down. That gives you good angle off the nut, and it locks the string into position. Pretty much like that. Underneath the string tree. Put some tension on it. Done. It's locked. It can't go anywhere. It's locked in there with about 3 wraps on it. So that's how I always try to do my strings on almost all my guitars. Even on my acoustics, I like to do it that way. Pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these, but I think that kind of gets the gist of it. Thanks.